Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPLElmer. And we are going to be going through my Matchday 2 team selection. I hope that you're all excited for Champions League again on Tuesday and Wednesday. And with that, we have the Matchday 2 coming up for fantasy football. But before we get into that, I'm aiming for 500 subscribers before the end of the month. So the month has just started. So if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and you're enjoying the content. Make sure you leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And without wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So first, we're going to look at my Matchday 1 team review. Managed to score 75 points, which I think was amazing. And of course, don't forget to join my league. It's still open, still active. I think around 30 members at the moment. So make sure you join up, compete with some of members of my community, and let's see what you can do. It's not all about talk. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can be able to obtain. So in goal, we had Ter Stegen, managed to keep a clean sheet, 6 points. Damian, who I brought in for Ake. Ake had 3 points, so it was unfortunate that Damian did not start. I thought he was going to start since he's been playing every game for Inter Milan, but I think Inzaghi has gone back to what he did last season, playing some people in the league and others in the Champions League. So that was a bit of a misjudgment from me. Then you had Hendricks, 8 points, managed to get a late assist. Then you have Cancelo, who also managed to got a clean sheet. Barcelona got a clean sheet, as I said. Best defensive team, I think, in the Champions League. So a clean sheet for them. Saka managed to get a goal and an assist, 11 points. Bellingham, man just can't stop scoring. We get the goal and got a man of the match performance. Thuram, who I brought in for Kimmich. That disappointing display. Kimmich had 6 points on the bench, so could have had more points in this team. Then Xavi Simons, man of the match, 4 points. Haaland getting an assist. He's been hit and missed this season, so something to watch out for. Then you had Lewandowski getting his goal as always, and Alvarez, who was the standout performance for Man City with 2 goals and so 11 points. Overall, the team performed really well, 75 points. Very happy with that. Hope for game week, for Matchday 2, can be able to improve on that and aim for green arrows. So with that, let's look at Matchday 2. So for Matchday 2, the Limitless is going to be active. I think this is the best time to use the Limitless chip because game week 3, game week 4 is going to be the wildcard game week 3, and then we should carry over to game week 4. I think game week 5 and game week 6 teams that are qualified already qualified. So it's all about rotation here and there. So I think the Limitless is best used for game week 2 instead of game week 3, game week 4 and game week 5 and 6. So I think game week 2 is the best to be used at. So this is what we have at the moment. In goal, you're going to be having Ter Stegen. As I've always said, Barcelona look like the best defensive team in the Champions League, maybe alongside Man City and those kind of teams. But I'd back Ter Stegen to keep a clean sheet in Matchday 2 as they play Porto, and I think it's going to happen as well. Then you're going to be having Onana in there as well. Instead of playing Galatasaray home fixture, so maybe I'd expect a clean sheet, but Manchester United never know. You're not so sure on Onana. I think the best other alternative is going to be Raya. This Provedel from I think it's Lazio. So those are the type of keepers that go. But I'd back Onana just for that fixture that they have against Galatasaray and being at home. That's why I'd back Onana over the others. But they're also good alternatives. Then the defenders have Cancelo, very attacking, so more goals and assists for him. And Barcelona also defensively, so that's an added bonus to his points. They're playing Porto, so I expect a clean sheet and some attacking returns as well. And for only 6 million, I think it's a steal. Then we have Alphonso Davies, just the same as Cancelo, very attacking. But I'm not so sure if they're going to rotate because they had a very tough fixture against Leipzig over on the weekend. So that's something to watch out for and to be wary of. They play Copenhagen, so I think it's going to be a relatively easy fixture for them. So, and I hope that Davies will be able to start and get the attacking returns. Then Dalot play Galatasaray, I think the only fit fullback at United at the moment. So I think he's the only one who can be able to get attacking returns. Maybe you could argue a case for I don't think you could argue a case for any other defender for United. So Dalot I've gone for him as well. Hope I can be able to keep a clean sheet as well. They're going to be playing Galatasaray, so I'll expect a clean sheet at home. Then you have Gvardiol, did not play during the Wolves fixture, so I'd expect him to start this fixture against Leipzig. City are very good defensively. I know they considered 2 to Wolves, but I think that's just a fluke result at the moment, so I think Gvardiol is going to be decent. Then you have Gabriel finishing off the defense. They're going to be playing Lens. Lens have lost many of their players, although I saw that they played really well over the weekend. That's something to watch out for. Maybe Arsenal might rotate since they're going to be playing Man City over the weekend. So for that's something to watch out for. But that's the defense and the goalkeepers go for at the moment. Looks pretty solid. So let's move on to the midfielders. So for the midfielders, I've gone for Gnabry there. They're going to be playing Copenhagen. I just think Bayern are going to destroy Copenhagen. They are going to score a lot of goals, going to be dominant. And Gnabry, I don't think he played against Leipzig, so I'd expect him to start this game. Decent player, scored against United as well. So I think it's a no-brainer to have him in there. And was able to get some assists and goals as well. Then you have the man, the myth, the legend, the guy, Jude Bellingham. Cannot stop scoring. He's scoring for fun at the moment. Though they have a tough fixture, still back him to be able to improve, especially with the likes of Vinicius Jr. coming back to the team. They're going to be playing Napoli, which I think is a tough fixture. But I'd expect Real Madrid to be able to come out with the result, and Bellingham hopefully will be able to come with some attacking returns. Then you have Saka, Odegaard from Arsenal. Saka came off limping against the Bournemouth win that they had over the weekend. So that's something to watch out for. He might miss this game, which against Lens, which is not a hard fixture. So there will be no real damage if he misses out. I think Arsenal will still go on to win. So that's something to watch out for. Then also Odegaard. I think Odegaard has been very good in this type of games, getting assists and goals. And Saka and Odegaard are both on penalties. They seem like they're alternating between each other. So that's also another advantage to have both of them in there. Then the last person on the midfielders, it's Bruno. He's a creative machine, especially against this kind of small teams, with all due respect to Galatasaray. So I hope that Bruno can be able to come with some assists and goals as well. The other alternatives, if you don't want these people, I think Sane and Gundogan are also going to have brilliant games for Matchday 2. So those are some other players you could go for if you don't if you want to change someone in the midfield. Then we can finish off with the forwards. I've gone for a very attacking forward. We've gone with Haaland, although he's been a bit shaky at the start of the season. Also in the Premier League, he's been a bit shaky. So he's not scoring as much as he used to do same time this season. So that's something to watch out for. Playing Leipzig, who gave Harry Kane and co a run for their money in the weekend. So that's something to watch out for. Then we have Harry Kane. Let's expect a lot of goals against Copenhagen. I think this is the easiest fixture on paper this game week, and that's why I've gone for Kane in there. And then we have Mbappe. When we're playing PSG, and he plays on the left wing, where Trippier plays at the right back, whose Trippier is very much attacking. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to play with Mbappe, who can run in behind very, very quickly. So they're going to play Newcastle, of course. So it's going to be a very interesting match, but I think Mbappe will have the upper hand. Although they played a 0-0 draw against, I think, Clement Foot during the weekend. So it's very interesting to see how this fixture is going to go. But I think PSG will come out on top because they have the likes of Mbappe, Kolo Muani, and Ousmane Dembele, but of course especially Kylian Mbappe. What will be a very interesting match. So that is how the team is going to be looking like for this Matchday 2 with the Limitless active. Might change a few things here and there before the deadline. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, link down in the description to see my final team. I usually post it over there. But before we finish, let's look how the team is going to be lining up for Matchday 2. So this is how the team is going to be looking for Matchday 2. So we're playing on 3rd October, 4th October. So we're going to be having Onana there, Davis, Dalot, Gabriel, Gnabry, Jude, Saka, Bruno, Odegaard, Kane, and Mbappe, all playing on the 3rd of October apart from Mbappe. Then obviously, if any of those guys don't perform, we can have some subs from the bench who's going to be Ter Stegen, Cancelo, Gvardiol, and Haaland. It is a very solid team. The starting 11 and the bench might make some fixed changes as I've mentioned. But as the team, I'm looking set to go with at the moment, but we'll see before the deadline. And with that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.